have become so tough to score on. Jason Tatum says, Rob can guard anybody. You always know you got protection behind you if you get beat. He has the potential to win Defensive Player of the Year one of these days.
David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. And so off the tip, it's Boston. On the wing, Brown. Over Booker. Brown. Good.
Jaylen Brown.
Brown's got the opening field goal of the game for the Celtics.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Booker the pass to Okogie. Over to the left wing. Ayton. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside Tatum. Now the pass to Brown. Over Booker. Brown. Good.
Jaylen Brown.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
Booker outside. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And back in a moment as we'll get away with quarter number 2.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum out there with Gallinari. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Horford. And it's Brogdon in at the 2 spot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
First one falls for him.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Biombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And the Celtics also making a change. Williams is checked in. That one is no good.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that. When you give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Lee outside. Durant for 3. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Nine feet out. No good on that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We've got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, their paint presence was non-existent. They haven't put any pressure on the defense in terms of attacking the cup. It's simple. If you want to be successful in this league, you can't be a one-dimensional jump shooting team.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing.
That's right, Suns fans.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the three, the small forward. That's the five to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Now here's Tatum, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton, and the shot goes in.
How about the balance from Tatum? Absorbing the contact, it just doesn't matter. He takes it like a champ.
Passes it to KD. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Here's Tatum. Brown outside. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. The 8-footer. Rebound by the Suns.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Okogie. And that one released in time, but no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Celtics up by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So it's Boston now. The lead is 2. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. Then there's Horford. And it's Hauser in at the power forward position. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Ross passes to Ayton. Lets a floater go. Keeps it alive. And Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. It's tied at 9. 34 seconds left in the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction from the guys during the timeout. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thanks so much, David. Now here's Booker after Jaylen Brown's miss. 5 to shoot to take the lead. Off target from downtown. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. It's tied at 9. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
The loudest section gets t-shirts, so get loud.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. These teams have battled tooth and nail before quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. They've got Jason Tatum rocking out there with White. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Williams at the center position. Offensive rebound. Biombo with the block. And they get it back. And there's the bucket from Tatum. And the Suns call time here. They're down by 2. There's 42 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Ayton, he's checked in for Biombo. Celtics also with a sub. Williams, he's checked in for Gallinari. All finds Booker. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. A 2-point game. And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
That was a second look at our mobile one drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of effort that it takes down the stretch, going all out for that clutch bucket.
Calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Some changes for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Derek White. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from KD. The rebound by the Celtics, and that's an intentional foul. Smart's checked in for Brogdon.
First personal foul.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them. He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Booker the pass to Okogie. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake there, but he couldn't capitalize. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
3rd team foul. Shooting for Boston, Al Horford.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
So we see Boston get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on at the end of the period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.